red nose on your mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, folks. Welcome to the show. Hello, Jen.
Hello.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great week. Hopefully, better than the one we just had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody cares, but our little shitty peninsula, we got hit by this crazy ass fucking hurricane that for some reason didn't get swallowed up by the rest of the world, like it usually does.
Everybody knew about it.
Maybe it hit all the eastern coast of the states too, didn't it?
No.
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 Did Florida get
Not
this
like
one?
it hit us.
Because Florida seems to like Florida is a fucking hurricane.
No,
magnet.
this one came from the Caribbean and up. The one that just happened to hit Florida was really bad. But the streamer I talked to in Finland knew all about it.
Oh. Okay.
It was all over their news.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because I don't get news. I don't get news that says, "Oh, Finland has gotten a snowstorm."
Well, it's funny because
it's July.
We were talking about
They've gotten a snowstorm. Isn't Finland very cold, or am I being an asshole right now?
A lot of the time.
Okay.
But we were talking about it, and he actually looked up, does Finland get hurricanes? And he's from Finland, and no, of course they don't. It's an Atlantic Ocean thing.
No, they would have different weather system shit that we don't have to deal with.
I don't even think they get anything more
like, you know
severe
how
than
we
snow.
get like the Chinook winds, I guess they call them?
And wreck house winds.
Yeah, well, that stuff is like the rest of the world.
It's all
doesn't
Atlantic
really
Ocean
see.
stuff. Hurricanes are Atlantic Ocean stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the West Coast, I guess, they have earthquakes.
In Finland, they just have snow.
Yeah.
That's all we have is snow.
I think I know hurricanes are shit, everybody. They blow your stuff away, but I think I would, if I had to pick one, I'd take a hurricane over an earthquake almost without even considering it.
Or a tornado, yeah.
Or, yeah, tornadoes, that's fucked up.
We had a 5-minute tornado warning there last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's been a few in our area.
Yeah, like dust
Not much.
tornadoes, like parking lot
like little
dust
Tasmanian, just little Tasmanian devils, just like.
Apparently, there was one in Mount Uniac a few years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I actually know a guy who told he was working on a farm and he fell asleep on a tractor.
Yeah.
And he woke up to a tornado.
Like a real one?
Yeah, he was taking a break and he woke up to like the winds and he woke up and there's like a tornado whipping through the field.
What?
Yeah.
Where was this?
This was down home. Down in the country.
It's so weird because Nova Scotia's so hilly. How do we get tornadoes at all?
Yeah, well, just there's a lot of areas down, a lot of the farmland, there's no trees. So yes, it's hilly, but it's treeless. So, you can have a little bit of rolling hills. Doesn't matter. The wind's still coming across that shit pretty good.
I suppose.
And I don't think tornadoes are too fussy about where they go
it's
either.
usually flat.
Is it always? Yeah, I suppose. That makes sense though. Then that would be the place you would see one form.
Yeah,
would
but
be like.
What I was gonna say was the farms around here, the fields are usually surrounded by trees. It's a big open field, but it's surrounded by forest.
True, but I'm talking like some of these big farms. They do, yes, but they have like hectare fields.
Yeah. Except you're not going to have a tornado form and rip through one field. It takes a while for them to gain momentum.
I guess. I don't know anything about tornadoes. I've never seen one.
The fact is, it's stupid that there was a tornado warning here.
I've watched Twister.
Well, I lived in Ontario, where the place I lived, the whole main street, a few years before I moved there, was completely destroyed by a tornado.
Yeah.
And that was one of the big deciding factors in me coming home, was the fact that 2 days before I drove home, we almost had a tornado.
Yeah, I think Ontario's seen a few, though.
They have.
Because there is a lot of flat land.
I'm pretty sure Barrie just saw one, last year, didn't they?
Maybe. I'm surprised, Saskatchewan and Alberta, that's not more of a common thing. But maybe tornadoes don't like the cold so much. Because it seems to be you go to, Kansas down central and southern states, there's a lot of them.
It gets freaking cold in Ontario. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just the perfect weather conditions and where their water sources are and cloud accumulations and...
Yes, tornadoes are crazy. They're very unpredictable.
Do you want to build a Dorothy and go searching for some?
Build a Dorothy? Oh, yeah, no. No. Twister reference. That was good.
Yeah.
I like Twister. That was such a good movie.
Twister's a great movie. I've seen it about 500 times.
Helen Hunt. I remember as a kid, I was like, all right, she's all right for an old lady.
She wasn't an old lady.
Well, she was to me when I was like a kid. Now I think she's an old lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she's not super young anymore.
She's quite an old gal.
Wasn't she in a sitcom? Yeah.
I don't know. She's been in a ton of stuff.
With I can't remember his name, but I can see his face.
She's quite good. Anyway, none of this is metal, but tornadoes are pretty fucking metal. But anyways, hello, happy metal stuff, and yeah, it's Friday for you guys, and
hopefully you have your power back.
Oh well, yeah. If you're in Finland, you don't give a shit. You're like, or in Japan, they're like, what? Of course we have our power back. What are you talking about?
I should get him to listen to our podcast.
Then
maybe we could have him on our podcast.
Yeah. No, he doesn't want to listen to our podcast. Anyway.
He likes metal.
So, actually, yeah. We got a few things to talk about. Nothing too serious. Got some shows. I think we actually don't have any shows added to what we had before, do we? No.
No, I don't think so.
So, I'm trying to think of anything phantasmal. Is that a word? Fantastical.
We can mention that, like, every 2 days, it seems like Steph has a pop-up skate park thing.
Oh, yeah. Steph is on that, like, holy shit, man, like butter on rice. It's crazy. He's always got the fucking skate vids.
Yeah.
He's killing it out there.
It's pretty cool to see.
Killing it. Yeah. Yeah, he's a pro.
Way to go, buddy.
He's a pro, for sure. Novichok. I don't know how I should say their name. I think it's Novichok. They just released a new record.
Oh, yes, they did.
And I have had 2 listens straight through already. I haven't had much more time to do it than that, but of course, now that I've listened to it, I will be listening to it more because it's fucking awesome.
Everybody says that because a bunch of people bought it
God.
at the show they played there last week.
Yeah.
And then, like, my Facebook blew up with...
Not that I had forgotten how talented they are. They were one of the first bands that I got to see play live in Halifax, to be honest, years and years and years ago.
Who's in the band again?
So, sorry, Novichok, for making you feel old. Well, the 2 people that I know personally in the band are Jeff and Lindsay.
Oh, right.
But
okay, thank you. Needed a reminder.
Anyways, yeah, so...
Yeah, we listened to it on the weekend. It's very old school thrash.
Yeah, they've always had, that's their sound. And man, Jeff's a hell of a front man. Oh, so I found this this weird thing. It's metal, but it's not. Okay, I don't know. You tell me what you think. This guy's a DJ. So his name is Cell Dweller. Which is a crazy cool name, by the way. And he DJs. He composes. I don't know how they say it. He makes songs.
Mixes.
He writes songs. I guess he writes them, like the same as whatever. But he's fantastic at it. I've always found that to be like a crazy complex art form that I kind of had a lot of appreciation for. Was that doing crazy DJing? I'm terrible when it comes to that stuff. I'm like, turntabling? Or do they doing it with records these days?
Spinny.
These boys. Anyway, so this guy, Cell Dweller, he's nuts. He's heavy metal-y.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
It sounded like you said he's a Nazi.
No, I did not. I did not say that. I said he's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. So, nope, not calling anybody a Nazi. That's for sure not happening. No, I said he's nuts, and I don't mean that.
And then you said he afterwards.
Crazy.
So.
I mean his music is like wild. It's crazy. It's insane. I love it. Yeah. So I was checking him out today, and I saw him pop up in like a new metal list. I started hearing it, and I was like, okay, because a lot of new metal I've heard, and I guess a lot of metalcore as well will have like a DJ sometimes You know, I mean, Slipknot's got a DJ.
Yeah.
All kinds of bands do. So when I started hearing the techno-y intro, I was like, okay, that's pretty normal. Kept checking the song out, and I was like, oh, it's like sticking with it. And then he's got drums that sound a lot like real drums, but I don't believe they are. And anyways, that would be my rec for the week is. I know you guys. Some of you are very versatile when it comes to music, but some of you might not be so much. I myself am not. Pretty hard-headed and tunnel vision-y when it comes to music, but my recommendation is check out Cell Dweller. You might like it. It's almost a bridge for. His stuff's not all going to be metal either. He has no genre. That is one of his things, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea, but...
Well, you only heard one track.
Yeah, true.
Same with me. Like, I only really have that one to judge by so far, but because it was just literally right before we recorded that I was listening to it. And, yeah, I like it. So check out Cell Dweller, one word. He's cool. Give him some love.
Yeah. Are you looking for my rec?
Yeah. I am looking for your rec.
So, just because I follow Matt Heafy and he, like, posts so much. It's...
Love Matt.
Yeah, it's
That's
constant,
awesome.
you know, what album would you recommend we play from front to back if we were to come to your city? And my favorite always pops up, and that's Shogun. So my rec would be Shogun because that's my favorite. It's an epic story from beginning to end.
It's a good album.
The last, 11-minute song is amazing.
Yeah. No, all of their stuff is incredible in its own way.
Yeah.
They've never ruined anything that they've wrote. Like every time you hear a song, you're like, okay, I can see how maybe it's not one of their most popular tunes, but every one you're like, damn.
Yeah.
They're killing it some way, right?
Yeah.
And plus Matt's cool as hell. He streams.
In Waves was a good album, too.
He live streams their shows, which is fucking incredible.
He live streams their shows. He live streams playing video games. He live streams his practice, his vocal warm-ups, his workouts.
It's crazy, yeah. Like he's
his cooking,
cool as
like
fuck
it's crazy.
that way. I like that about him. He's not shy.
No.
I like how he live streams not only his shows, but backstage at his shows. So it kind of does almost give you that feeling of like, wow, I'm standing behind the band, like checking it out, right?
He also has a wicked sense of humor because he always like posts these little videos about the strange shape of his head.
Oh, yeah.
Now that he has no hair.
And he is a huge gamer. I think he streams video games as well.
Yeah, Call of Duty and something else.
Now soon to be Elder
ESO.
Scrolls. I've never seen him actually stream that.
I think he has streamed it, but it's mainly Call of Duty.
He will be now.
Yeah.
They'll be like, so, Matt, have you been playing the game? And he'll be like,
I wonder if he wrote that shanty or if he just
Yeah, I don't know if
it.
he's just performing it. But yeah, did we already talk about that on the pod?
I think we might
have
have
mentioned
not.
it. But yeah, he did like a sea shanty for Elder Scrolls Online, which is one of my favorite video games of all time.
And we don't know if it's for the trailer yet or for the expansion because you haven't gotten that far in the expansion.
No, I haven't. I just got it, and I've only got through the first mission. So
I really hope it's like some big epic scene with his.
Yeah, no. Actually, you just jogged my memory about it now because I was playing through it last night and like thinking to myself like, or just had like completely forgotten about it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm wondering now, like, what is he? Is he going to be in the game?
Mm-mm.
So it's just somewhere there's a song.
Yeah, no, he posted about how he was so grateful that Elder Scrolls asked him to sing this song.
I wonder how the hell that came up.
Probably because he streams it. So they got wind that he was streaming it.
And he's an incredible singer.
He's an incredible singer, and he's super well known, and they're super famous, and they're everywhere. They nonstop tour.
Yeah, and they're friendly.
Yes.
They're a friendly band.
He is anyway.
Sorry, Gorgoroth. You're just not really the friendliest. We're just saying.
Hey, what's his face there is much more friendly now that he's out of the closet.
Oh, yeah. The world's a changed place
what's
now.
What's his name? Satan.
Yeah, what the fuck is his name?
I can't remember.
Oh, my God.
It's been so long since
we always make our black metal fans so mad. because we don't know anything about it. We're just like, what the fuck? We don't
Sorry.
know what these dark Satanist people are doing.
So sorry.
But anyways,
Why
it'll
can't I
come back
remember
to
his
me.
name?
It'll come back to me. Anyways,
Big red glass of wine.
Yeah, he's actually quite a
Angry.
prolific human when he comes down to it. He's done some crazy stuff. There's a funny thing about theatrics I find with black metal. This is a little bit of I'm digressing. I'm going off on a side tangent here, but there's a lot of black metal people who really get into like the finer arts.
What do you mean?
Like play acting, playwright, stuff like that. Yeah. Because I know that there's, I think it's one of the guys from Satyricon, Frost, possibly. Yeah, he, like, acts in these crazy dark plays. Stuff, what do you...
I don't want to offend anybody.
What?
That's because there's always usually that one person in those black metal bands that's really way out there.
Like, yeah, there is always a nutso guy.
There's at least one.
There has to be. That's where it all started, right? Euronymous is the guy, like...
No, Varg was the guy. Euronymous was just a showman.
True, Euronymous was cool.
He wasn't weird. He just wanted people to like him.
Yeah, he was just... I guess he was the poser.
They had friggin' Varg, and then Gorgoroth had... What's his red wine drinking face? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember. Well, we might as well just Jamie this one.
Please.
Get out my digital Jamie.
It's going to drive me insane. If
We got to get ourselves a Jamie. We should do it.
If they want to work for free.
Well, we could hire one of our kids for free.
No. I think they know how to Google anything.
Well, I know they must know how to search for stuff. Cause
yeah, on TikTok.
They never get off the internet.
On TikTok.
So...
TikTok or YouTube.
How do you even spell Gorgoroth?
Exactly how it sounds. G-O-R-O. G-O.
Gorgoroth. Here it is. I found it. Okay. I don't care what people also searched for. I was looking for something there. So it was formed by Infernus. Oh, and he's the only original member remaining.
Yeah, because
The
guy
that
who's
doesn't
yet
mean
not
anything.
named.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. The guy that we can't figure out what his name is yet. As far as I can see, Gall.
Oh,
Not in the,
I knew it
he's
started
not
with
in
G.
the band. Holy crap. The first name on the past members list just really threw me for a loop. Hat.
Hat? Like H-A-T?
Hat.
Hat. Wait now. Goat?
Goat Perverter. Kjetar. Samoth. Grim. Storm. Ares. Ares isn't really, like, tough. You can't put a V... You cannot put a V and an R that way together. Vorlock.
It's Vorlock.
T Reaper. That was when they had like a DJ guy in the band. T Reaper. Sergeant Erickson.
What the hell?
Fuck. Kvitwaffen. And then apparently Frost was in the band also, which doesn't surprise me. He's a well-known.
Hat. I want to be in a band and be named Hat.
Yeah. Gaul, King of Hell. Pest. He wasn't in the band very long. They couldn't stand him. Tormentor.
Him and Pest didn't get along very well.
Tormentor and Pest really didn't, yeah. And then Baudel.
Oh, man. This is the best conversation.
They've had a fucking shit ton of people in their band. Like, obviously Infernus is a fucking asshole. Sorry, Infernus.
Why? Because he's the only one left?
Well, he's the only original guy. The only three people in the band are him, Thomas Askland, and Atteringer. I don't know how to fucking say that shit. Atterigner. Well, you tell me. How do you say that shit? Atterigner? Atterigner? I feel like I'm saying slurs here. Like, it's not
I
good.
have no
You gotta
idea.
stop having these names, people. Come on.
I have no idea.
Just name yourself normal shit like John and Bob. What the fuck?
Oh, and Furness's name is Roger Teagues.
Yeah, see? Not tough
Here we
guy
go.
at all. He has a real ass name.
Thomas Askeland's name, though, is Thomas
Yeah,
Askeland.
well, that does sound like a real name. Sounds like a real Norwegian ass name.
They also have okay, so that's those three guys are the only people in the band now for studio. They have
so they
somebody
just
named
hire people.
they have somebody named Phobos, who is
Well.
their drummer. Gulu,
Oh,
who's
Jesus
live bass,
Christ, where the fuck are these names coming from?
and nope, and host.
When they get a new member, they must just make a list, and then they start going down the list. They're like, all right, so let's see. Oh, no, 6 of these are racial slurs. We got to take those out again.
So here's something interesting. All their vocalists have one-syllable names. Hat, Pest, and Gull.
Oh, okay. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
It's done intentionally? Anyway. Okay. So that's enough about Gorgoroth. There's a bunch of weirdness there, but I've heard some pretty crazy songs.
Did you mention Ivor Thormodaster?
I don't think I did. Where the hell did that name come from? He must be their producer.
He's a session drummer.
Oh, Jesus.
There's some great names in there.
That's nuts. Nuts.
Gotta hand it to him. They had some creative names.
So, just a minute here. Pest was one of the vocalists?
Yeah. Pest, Gull, and who was the other one?
Hat.
Hat. Right.
His name is Jan.
Sure,
They say that Jan?
I think it's Jan.
They say Jan. Jan Age Solstad. That is the most Viking fucking name I think I've ever goddamn heard.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Anyway, Gorgoroth. There you go. There you have it, folks. Check out Gorgoroth.
We're
you don't
so
know who
sorry
they are.
if we offended any Gorgoroth fans.
If you don't know who they are, well, welcome to Earth. We are a pretty fucked up unit here. You might want to be careful.
One last thing to say on that. Gull was a gay-hating Satanist who is now
Right.
gay.
That is another thing that needs to be noted.
Yeah.
The world has changed. Back in the day, gay people had to pretend they were gay haters.
They didn't have to. He
Well,
chose to.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did. So he had to.
Okay, yeah. Maybe in that industry.
In that way, he had to.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. There was no way he had to hide that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, he had to overcompensate. The exact
Clearly.
opposite. But, I mean, if you look at all the stuff, like the guy from, I guess it was Dark Throne's drummer, the guy who stabbed the gay dude.
No, that was
Wait a minute.
Mayhem's.
No, he wasn't in Mayhem. He was in the movie, but he was not in Mayhem.
Oh, right.
He was just their friend. It was Jan.
Wasn't that Frost?
No, it wasn't Frost. Frost was never in the. Damn it! What's the fucking band?
It wasn't Dark Throne. It was somebody else, though.
Anyways,
Super
either way,
famous in the-
even that guy, like, at the time, was looked at as a hate crime, and now he claims he's like, listen, I feel terrible about it. Obviously, that was years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that was somebody's dad.
But also, it was like, it wasn't like he did that because of the fact that the guy was gay. It was just a thing. He just did it. That's what he claims. He said he just wanted to know what it was like to kill somebody, so he killed
the movie
him.
portrayed it as he kind of sort of partook in that as well.
Well, it looked that way for a minute, but they did play it out. They didn't like throw him under the bus in any way, I don't think. They kind of portrayed it how it probably actually happened, which was he just wanted to kill somebody.
I'm going to be Jamie for a sec. Can you open up your Google? Because my phone's on the...
No, you're not. You're going to be Joe Rogan, and you're going to ask me to be Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you
Hey,
meant.
Jamie, can you look up the names in the movie?
You don't have
Particularly-
nearly enough veins in your fucking forehead.
No, I
Jen.
know.
You got to work on that.
Particularly ones played by Skarsgård.
What do you need?
Who the guy was.
Oh, right. It's Jan.
No, what's his name? His stupid name.
Oh, his stupid name. So his actual name, I believe, is Jan Axel Blomberg.
Axel?
He is Hellhammer.
Played by Skarsgård?
A minute.
That's not right.
Did I fuck that up?
You
That's
fucked
not the
that
same
up.
guy.
That's not right.
It's not Hellhammer that... But he was in the movie, wasn't he?
He was, but that wasn't the guy.
Yes, I know who he was in the movie now. I remember him. No, it wasn't him. Who the fuck was it? It was... Oh, he's named after a god.
Just give me the freaking
For
phone.
fuck's sake.
Get the phone.
No. Just a minute, lords.
I'm pretty sure it was Frost.
It's not Frost. I can guarantee you it was not Frost. Berg dead. Faust.
Faust. Okay.
Faust.
Yes.
Not Frost. Faust.
Close. Right.
That's who it was. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hellhammer.
And who
You
was
did
he
not
from?
stab a gay guy. He was in Dark Throne, I believe. Oh, that's Walter Skarsgård. It's not... Yeah, I kind of forgot that that's who played him. Yeah, no, that's happening.
Faust was in.
So, Faust was in... What are you doing?
I don't know.
Emperor.
Oh, okay.
By the way, that voice that I just did, I apologize.
Was
for
he
that.
as attractive as the person who played him? Probably not.
I don't know. That's Faust. Now, that's what he looks like. He's
No.
kind of a handsome dude. I guess he's well put together.
You can't use a Skarsgård and not ruin the original person.
Yeah, that's what he looks like now. Or maybe not now, but that's what he did look like. There's him now. Sorry. That's Faust. I mean, he's aged all right
Yeah.
for a metalhead, you know.
Did he
Not
go to
bad.
jail?
Yeah. I think so.
Man,
But their sentences were...
I know,
the
it's
Norwegian
messed up.
judicial system's a little weird.
you go to jail for a few years,
Obviously,
then you're
because-
just pardoned and sent on your way to live your life normally.
I think we've beat this fucking dead horse, but Varg's just like... Literally should have went to jail, but 100 times as long as he did.
Yeah, 18 years.
Like, he probably should have went to jail until he was a rotting skeleton in the corner of a fucking stony cell.
He went for 18 years, then just was let go to continue
But
his life.
anyway, we love you, Varg.
Huh.
Anyway.
Sorry, that was a little aggressive.
No,
we don't.
Whatever, man. Some Burzum shit's alright, but he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. So, what else did I have? Oh, here's something funny. I think I do this every episode, and I think I say that I do this every episode. This is going to be a time warp right now. Drowning pool. You remember those guys?
I do after our conversation.
I can count to 4.
That's Psycho Stick.
1. I can count to 1. Yeah, that is Psycho Stick, but that's them making fun of. Put the bodies on the floor. Or the bodies.
Bodies.
Just bodies. Yeah. Okay, so they're back, and they are not that great. That's all. No, I'm kidding.
Did they ever go away?
I think they just fell off a little and started writing some garbage. That's what happened.
I only know that one song by them.
So, basically, if you go to their artist page here, well, there's some skew in their list, let me tell you that. So you've got 337 million plays
Of bodies?
on Bodies.
Yeah.
The next from that is 65,000.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you think part of that is
So,
Psycho Stick fans
here you
were
go,
like, oh,
drum
this
roll.
song's good?
Have they ever stopped? Because if they stopped, that would be better for them in our game, which is, can you keep it going? The can you keep it going game. Because if you put out 46 albums and I don't know about a single one of them, then maybe there's a reason I don't know about them. They can't keep it going. They've got 5 albums after Sinner, which, also very bad that that big nasty ass hit song was on their first record.
Oh.
So there's a few things I always look for in an artist. And I mean, that sounds like such a pretentious pile of shit coming out of my mouth, but there's a few things that I look for. And one of those things is the big mistakes that I see bands make. Never do probably any cover song, but definitely not a super famous cover song on your first record.
Yeah, no.
Ever.
Just like those guys who did the Beat It cover. I bet you'll never see another album from them, and that cover was amazing.
The Who?
Can't remember their name now.
Oh, so it's not The Who, the band The Who.
No. Who said that?
I did.
No.
Anyway, go ahead. What?
They put the Beat It cover on their first album.
Oh, yeah. No, exactly. And there's another band I know that did the same bloody thing. There's another band I know that did a cover of Everlong. They were a metalcore band that did a cover of Everlong that was okay. And they're gone.
Who did a cover of Everlong?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Right. See? Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah. Then that's my advice to anybody out there with a band. If you're putting out your first record, I mean, honestly,
don't do an amazing cover of something.
Don't. Not only that, just don't until you're like famous. Because doing cover songs on a record when you're not famous implies you took an easy track.
Yeah, unless you're Machine Head or you're Trivium, don't do a whole bunch of covers.
Like Trivium, Metallica can put out an entire fucking 2-disc record of covers because they are and were at the time Metallica. That came out in when? 98? Like that's old.
Garage
still.
Inc?
Yeah. It's still old, but at the time they were heavily established.
Yeah.
It's not like there was any questioning that. But that's what I mean. Like, yeah, they can do that. You can't.
No.
So stay safe. But, yeah, so... Oh, I got a nice little fat list of shows. I guess it's all pretty much a repeat of the last episode.
Is that everything there?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Do you want to grab... You don't have a phone? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's plugged in.
Jesus, fuck.
Okay. Excuse me, I have a magic bag. That's all I have.
I should slap you in the head with that fucking magic bag right now, just for even saying that. All right. So...
Can you hear it?
Yeah. We can hear it. Don't worry, we can hear it. So anyways, yeah, the shows.
ASMR.
I only got 4 shows right now. I guess I'm just going to have to... Yeah, whatever. This will get you to October 20th, and if I see any of them, I will post them on our page anyway. So anybody who listens, if you follow
Hold on,
us...
before the shows, there's one more thing. Slipknot's new album.
Oh?
On September the 8th.
Oh?
September the 30th.
Yeah, I was like, wow, we missed it.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. What?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to release at midnight tonight.
Like Hocus Pocus.
What the fuck? Hocus what?
That's what's releasing at midnight tonight. I don't think they do that with albums.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Stay
I know,
up
like,
till midnight?
our podcast doesn't release at midnight tonight.
No.
Because I don't do that.
I don't think anybody releases anything at midnight.
My paycheck gets released at midnight.
Except for
Usually,
Disney.
sometimes.
Well, true.
But I think I get mixed reviews on that front, though.
What?
It probably isn't midnight.
It's 12:01.
No, it's probably not, though. Everybody says it's like not because it's some random ass time. Because everybody's can't go at one time. They can't deposit everybody's money into their bank accounts all at one moment.
No, it's between 12 and 6 a.m. is what it actually is.
It takes a few minutes to do everybody.
Yeah.
Because you imagine, like, I suppose nobody probably ever gets paid Monday. That seems silly. Tuesdays, even. I have heard of people getting paid Wednesdays.
I got paid Tuesday somewhere. Where was it?
That seems so fucky. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I think it's when I worked at Radio Shack. I got paid Tuesdays.
Huh.
Yes, I'm a nerd. I worked at Radio Shack.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You even know what Radio Shack was.
I was
cool.
the ass man there.
Yeah. Okay, I got nothing. I was going to go with... I was really going to take that one to the moon. I was going to be what sold this podcast. Fucking HBO was going to pick us up, but I fucked it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I sold a lot of batteries and
All right. Can I do the shows now?
yes.
Okay. Now?
We'll talk about Slipknot next episode.
When can I do the shows? Yeah, we will actually. I'm gonna have a nice fat ass listen to that on the way to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I have to have a dumb job, by the way. People, we're not rich bitches.
No.
I got to work my dumb ass job. Nah, I like it. It's cool.
You get to go to your dumbass job. I have to look after our children.
I'm a secret agent. Oh shit. Fuck! I did it again. We got to edit this out. All right, so anyway, October 1st at Gus's in Halifax. We got River Madness, Electric Mistress, Shadow of Everest, Dogs of Sun. That's going to be a fun show. I would love to actually get there. That's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah. October. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
What are you laughing at me for? Am I being bad?
No.
Am I being terrible?
No.
October 7th at Marquee in Halifax. Cancer Bats, motherfuckers. Comeback Kid. Botfly. Love their name. Fuck, it's gross. We talked about that last time. It's amazing, though. You guys got a cool-ass name. Thousand Knives. Electric Spoonful. That's going to be fun as fuck. Metal Fest is back. 2 Minutes to Maiden. My favorite fucking Iron Maiden cover band I've ever seen. Maybe the only one, but they're amazing. I still mean it. They're crazy awesome. Blackmore, Doom Machine, Enemy Design, Electric Mistress is Doom Machine's 15-year anniversary. So get down there and check them out, man. That's gonna be a fun ass show. We know those people. They're all good people. So get down, play. October 20th at Broken Record in Fredericton. We got Hard Charger, Which is Which. Oh, I'm gonna laugh every time I say their band name.
We did this last time.
Yeah, Willful Disobedience and Fogger. Fogger? It's cool. I love the name.
Which is which in Fogger.
Yeah, Fogger just sounds like, I don't know. It's like a stoner, I guess, is what I think of when I hear the name.
Or like a cute name for a really nasty insult.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, they could go either way. All right, folks, we're canceled. Anyways. Yeah, no, that was it for the shows, so, yeah. If you guys ever see any and you want us to talk about them, just throw them up there on our page. Send us emails, whatever. You can find all of our email stuff. Actually, I thought about this. I never put our email on our link tree. Did I?
I have no idea. Does
it matter, though?
That's a you thing.
Yeah, does it really matter? Email. Email is more professional, isn't it? And I do check the email. It's like it comes to me. Comes to all my devices. I have it on my PC.
We should probably say thank you to the person who bought us a coffee.
Oh, thank you to anybody who's bought us coffee on Ko-fi. Anything you do helps us. We want to build a studio. We want to get more gear, make ourselves better, get a camera. Actually, I think I've got to put a goal up on our Ko-fi, and I think I'm going to go for camera. I thought about it. I was like, what does our pod need? Our pod needs to be video on YouTube every episode.
We gotta have one of those stupid lights. We gotta have stream lights.
Like a ring light, you mean?
No, like stream lights, like that are kind of above you, looking down to put good light on you.
Yeah.
I
don't know. This guy's a pretty badass light when you crank it up. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Either way, the lights aren't going to do you much good.
Look at it.
The lights aren't going to do us much good without a camera, so we should go for the camera.
True.
So maybe I'll update the goals on the page, and just so you guys know what we are looking to get next. And yeah, so anyway, any donations you guys made to us, we appreciate. Always, we love you. Our fans are the best. So I guess you want to wrap this up. Where are we at here for time? No, we're good. We're like 7 hours and 43 minutes in. So, so yeah, no. Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All of our pages are the same, Getting Hard Pod, or at Getting Hard Pod, or what the fuck ever. You can figure it out. My personal shit is Taking Time Away on Instagram, and Slim Grim Tim on Twitter. Twitter sucks, but come see me on Twitter, man. I go on there every day. It sucks, but I like watching the shit show.
The only thing I ever see on Twitter is Good Mythical Morning stuff and Halifax Fire Rescue stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're smart and you know how to play the algorithm game, you can see what you want to see.
I never use it, so there's no algorithm for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Like, I went nasty one day. I got real angry and started clicking the little X on like fucking everything. I was like, why the fuck am I seeing ads for Hyundais? I hate Hyundais or something. Whatever it was. It's like, I don't use tampons. This is insane. I was like, so anyways, and after a while I did it. I was like, wow, this is actually making a difference. I started seeing ads for stuff I like like escort services and other things like liquor, stuff like that.
Party limos.
But limos, whatever, like all that good stuff, right? Things I like. And so and midget basketball games. Oh, can't say midget.
Nope.
Sorry.
Little
person basketball games. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure though, like, well, I have a friend who's a little person from way back. He wouldn't remember me, but we hung out when I was a kid. And he, at the time, never had an issue with it. But maybe now the world's a little more woke. He's like, yeah, I was just going along with it, you fucking arseholes. It offended me the whole time, I'm sure. Anyway. But yeah, so that's it for us this week.
Thoughts to leave you with, people? Google images of Maynard James Keenan in 2000.
Yeah, it might just ruin your afternoon or morning. Do it. I don't know if I should tell them to do it before they eat or after. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe do it once you have a couple drinks, because
If you do it when you have a couple of
sexy.
drinks, you might be like flicking bean here in about 6 seconds.
Do we have to say that?
Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, we love you. Kisses, hugs, stabby stabs.
Smoochy boochies.
Smoochy. Show me your tits. Have fun. Get her done.